This question comes to us from Mario Molina, and he says, the L to L, once I kind of get it down, how do I incorporate that into my full swing? Well, if I'm doing L to L and I'm going L, so at this L right here, I'm fully turned, my weight's in my right foot, I come down, I run the club into the ball, my hands release over here, I'm up to my left side. So I've gone boom, boom. So there's L to L. So how do I incorporate that into my full swing? Well, I could make a practice swing and feel there's L and there's L. Now when I make a swing, instead of being here, I'm gonna make a little bit more turn and a little more turn on the follow through. But the same L to L, if you were to slow that down, those positions were exactly the same. So the club head relative to my hands was here. When I came down and hit the ball, by the time I got over here, the club rehinged back up to this L. Doesn't matter the speed I'm swinging my arms. That L to L right by here is going to happen. 90% of people, for a lot of reasons, they chicken wing, they do all kinds of things because they don't ever let the weight of the club rehinge back up on the follow through. Now you're going to see some tour players that go back, come down, run the club into the ball, and then as they're going over here, this stays like that for a long time. Why? They're so flexible that what happens, this inside circle, as they hit the ball, their pelvis keeps rotating and rotating and rotating at a speed where it keeps up with how fast the club head's going. Most of us, once this center stops, what's got to happen? Same thing happens to them. Once their hips stop going, the club rehinges. So if you try to copy them, you got to be careful. You're much better off feeling boom, boom, and even hitting some shots where you hit and recoil the club back to that L position. So you do this. So you've got to recoil the club. So you're going to make the L, you hit, and then bring the club back to that L position. Hit, bring the club back to that L position. So you start to keep reinforcing what that feels like. Hi, I'm Mike Malaska with MalaskaGolf.com. If you want to add not only 15 yards to your game, but 15 years to being a really good player and having a lot of fun with the game, you need to come to MalaskaGolf.com and see how to make it easier to play and easier on you physically.